Welcome, fellow debt-laden dreamers and crypto-curious capitalists, to Financial Friday on the Charlie Ward Show. If you've ever looked at the economy and thought, this feels like a Netflix series written by a conspiracy theorists and economists on Red Bull, you're not far off. So grab your popcorn or silver coins, because today's roundup of global financial headlines is full of scandal, speculation and some seriously shady spreadsheet entries. Tariff mania, President Trump's back, and so are his tariffs. 34% on Chinese goods and 20% on the EU. Because apparently taxing everything until it cries is a strategy now. The trade deficit tango. The US recorded a record-breaking $140.5 billion trade deficit. Companies are hoarding goods faster than doomsday preppers. The top 1% now owns more than the entire American middle class. So much for land of opportunity. The outlook expects higher prices, lower savings and more middle class angst. Or economists call it Tuesday. Going to the United Kingdom's deals, declines and double-decker dreams. India trade deals, tariffs on British cars drop from 100% to 10% UK to India. Namaste. Please buy our Mini Coopers. The economic chill. UK services sector contracts. Maybe Liz Truss was onto something after all, or not. A free trade win with India might boost exports, but the domestic economy's flattening like a weak cup of tea. US-UK trade deal just signed. Automotive quotas. The US slashes tariffs on up to 100,000 UK-made cars annually, but slaps 25% on anything above that. Fair trade or fancy cap? Steel and aluminium. The US drops tariffs on British metal exports, so it's officially no longer illegal to ship Birmingham steel across the Atlantic. The agricultural shake-up. UK welcomes US ethanol. US gets limited beef access. Hormone-treated cows still need not apply. Tech and digital. UK keeps its 2% digital services tax on the US tech giants. Uncle Sam is not amused, but there's a digital trade pact in the works to smooth things out. The outlook. Currency markets may flutter like a Poundland flag. Expect short-term GBP gains. Long-term groaning from small businesses and anti-globalists. In India, free trade and frayed nerves. FTA jackpot. Exports of auto parts, textiles and pharma expect to rise. Namaste GDP. Pakistan tensions tickling geopolitical time bomb alerts. The outlook. Trade gains may be offset if missiles start flying. Keep calm and chai on. That means tea. Put the tea on. In China, diplomacy and duty-free drama. The EU hug. China lifts sanctions on EU lawmakers. Kumbaya? Tariff twister. Still locked in economic limbo with the US. The outlook. Expect more schmoozing and less transparency than a fogged up Beijing window. In Russia, business as usual in sanction land. Over 1,000 companies still there because sanctions are apparently just a fancy suggestion. The outlook. Business survives. Morality takes a smoke break. In Iraq, quietly pumping oil and avoiding headlines. The outlook. Energy focused, scandal averse and try not to be the next Syria. The RV isn't happening this week or anytime soon. In the EU, TikTok tensions and budget shenanigans. TikTok is in timeout. €530 million fine for data, misbehaviour. Teens doing dance challenges might be more dangerous than we thought. Vanderland's defence plan, €100 billion in weapons spending, but forgot to ask Parliament. Whoops. Bureaucratic slap fights ahead. Fun for political watchers, terrifying for taxpayers. Now, going on to commodities and crypto. The wild, the wired, and the worthwhile. Gold and silver. Gold dipped. Silver's stuck in a rigged circus where banks play hot potato with 80 million ounces. Kiyosaki predicts $30,000 for gold and $3,000 for silver. If he's right, sell your house and buy spoons. The outlook, volatile, expect rigging, lawsuits, and at least one financial TikToker to say, I told you so. Now, cryptocurrencies. New Hampshire, the first US state with a crypto reserve. Granite State goes digital. Bitcoin is still chilling at 94,000, but hey, 1 million is only a few global collapses away. Outlook, bullish. Banking crisis, derivatives of doom. The FDIC rumoured to prep for a big bank fail, like planning a barbecue, but with lawsuits. JP Morgan, derivatives, Epstein ties, and enough drama to fill 10 Netflix seasons. The outlook, buckle up. If JMP implodes, it won't be a soft landing, it will be a crater. Silver spotlight, May delivery madness. 80 million ounces delivered, banks in a silver shuffle, rigged markets, shocked faces, emoji outlook. Expect silver to rise once someone unplugs the COMEX server farm. Ripple versus the SEC finally settled? Settlement reaches. Fine reduced to $50 million. XRP army assemble. Outlook, XRP may finally shake off the legal shackles. Or not. The SEC is always watching. Side stories, blink and you'll miss the chaos. Ukraine not paying Western debt for 30 years. Lucky them. Sweden paying €32,000 to send migrants home. What could go wrong? Celsius CEO sentenced to 12 years for crypto fraud. Celsius more like Helsius. Trump says buy stocks now. Sure. XRP community, 99% will be left behind. The chosen ones apparently holding XRP and Divine Wi-Fi. US-UK trade deal will move markets, mostly currencies, possibly your mood. The summary, so what should you do? Hold your silver, watch your XRP and Bitcoin. Don't trust anyone who says the market is stable. And remember, when the top 1% owns more than everyone else combined, it's not capitalism, it's comedy. So, if your brain feels like it just ran a marathon through the Wall Street Journal, you're not alone. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power, and sarcasm is sanity. Stay sharp, stay sovereign, and maybe, just maybe, buy the dip. This has been your fast and furious 15-minute financial rundown. Now, go outside or buy silver, or both. But for now, see you next Friday. Bye-bye.
Did he just let the cat out of the bag?
My name is Emily, and my biggest concern is the stratospheric aerosol injections that are continuously peppered on us every day. Bromium, aluminum, strontium, it's sprayed in our skies all day long. And I know you've talked to Dane Wigington about this. He seems to be one of the experts in the field.
Is there a question?
Yes. How do we stop it?
That is not happening in my agency. You know, we don't do that. It's done, we think, by DARPA, and a lot of it now is coming out of the jet fuel.
Yes,
so,
sir.
you know, those materials are put in jet fuel. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop it. We're bringing on somebody who's going to think only about that, find out who's doing it, and holding them accountable. And so we need to look at all of those things, and then we need to do specific.
Hi guys, this is a personal message from me. If you see a video on Facebook, you are following an imposter. I am not on Facebook. I have not been on Facebook since June 2020 when they removed me. Please redirect to watch all of my videos at charlieward.com. All official social media links are on my website. We urge you to stop following fake channels. I will never message you in a video. I will never ask you for money. I will never message you privately. I will never contact you directly. I will never ask you to email any information directly. I will never sell you cryptocurrency or any currency or ask you to open a quantum financial system wallet. Please do not get caught by these scammers who are out there. I do not endorse other truthers so that an imposter can say that I've said this. I will not ask you directly or indirectly to open a quantum wallet. So please be careful. If you want to check out the validity of anything, contact us directly via our website at charlieward.com. There's a contact page there. We have a customer care team there to help you.